basically, you know, it's just, these are the 4-button key fobs also. They're awesome because they have a disarm, they're 4-button instead of 2, disarm, arm, panic, and then this is stay-at-home mode button, so you hit that and the motions go off, and the rest of the system stays on for stay-at-home mode right off the key fob. And again, the antenna is not normally used unless you're real far out. So, but there's some features I'd like to go into now. So, the door window sensors, it doesn't matter how you mount them. As you can tell, sorry, it lights up, and that's exactly, this has to be on the same side the 2 LED lights are on is all. It doesn't matter if it's this or even this, as long as the magnet's on the same side the 2 lights are on, and it breaks the connection and does what it lights up and does what it's supposed to do. So it's got several features for these door windows. You can actually assign each sensor 5 different modes on our system, which is really awesome. Basically the way you do that is, and please don't remember any of these sequences. We have an installation video and a quick start guide to get everyone started, but I know the system by heart, so I'm just going to go through it. I don't have to remember any of these sequences. So I hit sensor, my password, which comes to as you as 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 8 to get into the sensor menu, and then this top number is the zone number. So this is saying it's a PIR, which is this motion, the other motion, and then this is door sensor. It says door sensor right here, tells you right on the screen. And I'm going to hit the mode button, and then now it says arm bypass. So that's another mode, which when you hit this button twice, it'll bypass this now, because we assigned arm bypass. Or arm is a mode. Delay, you can set individual delays for, you can have this on delay, this not on delay. You can bypass this sensor and have that one on, independent from one another, which is an advanced feature. And all the other systems out there, they bypass and delay, but it's only on one zone. They're not independent from one another. So this is an advanced feature that you really, really need, because, for example, you want to be able to have your garage entry door on like a 30-40 second delay, and the perimeter of your outside doors and windows on a minimal delay. And so our system does that as well. So we can do it that way. Also, when you do set it, now that we're talking about delay, some really cool features that you can manipulate on. As you notice, you hit the button, it makes a sound. We can manipulate that. If you got babies sleeping and you don't want that to happen, it's this function. So I'm going to turn it off. So now it just makes a small beep. I'll go ahead and show you with the more exemplified with the booster plugged in. So make sure you can see. It's hard to make a video. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on. So if you got kids sleeping at night, you're coming home from work, you don't want it to make this sound, you can turn this on and off. So this is normal. It makes a chirp. Purpose of that is to let you know that it's armed, but you got kids sleeping, you don't want that. So we can go ahead and turn that off. And now watch. Doesn't do it. So now another thing we can do, let's go ahead and set this on delay. So the way we do that, there's two types of delay, entry and exit, right? You can actually set exit and entry delays separately from one another. So you can have a 40-second delay coming in, 45-second delay going home. I'm just going to do a 5-second delay just for example. Now, we went ahead and set a delay. Now we just need to go to the sensor menu and assign delay to it. So that's delay. So, very cool. So now what we're going to do is it's going to count down when we arm the system, 5 seconds. And then once we engage the system, it's going to count another 5 seconds for entry, exit, delay. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can notice it's beeping.
Unit armed.
Some people don't like that beeping. Again, it could wake up the baby or whatnot. So I'll show you how to turn that. We can turn that off as well. Again, completely control the system. So let's go ahead and use that same example, but go ahead and turn off the countdown. So now this time it won't count down at all. Nice and quiet. If you got children sleeping.
Unit armed.
And of course it is a talking system. No, you know, a lot of those other systems we've interacted with the Chinese voice, it's American voice. So anyway, and then you can disarm it. Of course, we can arm it at the keypad.
Input password.
With your password. So it's armed.
Input password.
Disarm with your password.
Unit disarmed.
So that's awesome. You got your emergency and bypass again for stay-at-home mode right there as well. So anyway, that's the door window sensors. Again, we give you adhesive and mounting materials for those. So real nice, real small and petite for, you know, for the decor of the home. Here's the motion. Really love the SRO ones because I'm just going to show you real quick. First of all, they're just the AA batteries, but I'll show you here. Here is a jumper with numbers next to it, okay? And it says 4 to 8 meters, 6 to 12 meters, 9 to 18 meters. And you can actually adjust them. You just take the jumper off, adjust them for the sensitivity, which helps with pet immunity, all that kind of stuff. But all you simply do is plug in the motion, like so. Make sure the batteries are attached. And so basically go ahead and show you the motion mount as well, which I show you real quick. This is the motion mount. It screws into the back of the motion, and it swivels up and down, left and right. So it gives you complete flexibility on mounting the motion. It simply goes here, right there. So all you do is this motherboard in here just unscrews. You pop that in, screw it in, put the motherboard back in. It's really easy. So, but let's go ahead and test the motion. So it caught me there. Now let's go ahead and show you a bypass mode for the motion. I'll go ahead and do it normal again because I don't think I had it in the right view.
Unit armed.
It does a reset to save battery life after. So you can tell the light lights up. Now let's do the same thing with the lightning button. You hit it twice, which is the bypass mode.
Unit armed.
And you can tell it lit up and didn't go off because it's in bypass mode, which is stay-at-home mode is what I call it.